guys. Hey, here we are going live. I don't know if you like the new lifted from the Get Lifted TV. We're going to start doing this more frequently. I did not mean for that to rhyme, but I wanted to step into this evening and talk about this event coming up in April. And the reason why is because, there's some influential people that maybe you have in your life, and Dr. Neil Anderson is one of those people in my life. So as we go through this, and it's not going to be long tonight, this is just kind of an intro, like, hey, save the date, mark your calendars, all that good stuff. But maybe there's people in your life that have been impactful to you. They're influential, giving you so much guidance and wisdom that you just get excited to meet them, personally. Now, I've interviewed Dr. Neil Anderson twice on my podcast shows. I actually put a link in the original post if you want to go check out one of those interviews. If you actually go on YouTube and look up Dr. Neil Anderson and Rob Lohman, you'll find the interviews I did with him. But here's why. Here's why I'm excited about this. And I want you to mark, I'm asking you to mark your calendars, because it's pretty spectacular. And I'll put the little flyer up and stuff like that too. But I'm a big fan of Neil Anderson's books and what they speak to, what they're all about. And the fact he's coming here April 29th to the 30th is pretty awesome. So 2012 had a major life situation, and one of my pastors, Don McCreevy, started breathing life into me and was like, hey, Rob, I really want to walk you through this Victory Over the Darkness book by Dr. Neil Anderson. And it was so powerful that it really shifted the way I saw myself and how I wanted to live my life. So April 29th to the 30th. Actually, let's see if I can pull up a flyer here real quick. Hold on a second. I'm going to upload a file to this real quick. So let's see if I can do that real fast here. Oh, that's fun. Well, I'll be posting a lot more about this, but it is April 29th to the 30th in Genessee, Colorado at Rockland Church. It's 2 days, and it's just going to be incredible. Like, Dr. Neil Anderson really talks about how do we move forward when our faith is feeling plateaued? How do we experience just breakthrough from personal conflicts? And in today's world right now, with everything going on, finding some hope, some identity and purpose, that's a message I love to talk about. But Dr. Neil Anderson, Freedom in Christ Ministries, has written, again, a plethora of books. And as you can see, I'm a big fan. He's going to talk about the Freedom in Christ, the steps to freedom in Christ, bondage breaker. I use a lot of this in the coaching that I do with people. And there's nothing better than really figuring out who you are. Like, what's your identity? When your identity is in Christ, how do you live from that? And so April 29th to 30th, 2022, Rockland Community Church in Genessee. We're going to be talking about answering the questions of, does your faith feel plateaued? Are you preoccupied with worldly pursuits? Plagued with condemning thoughts and compulsive behaviors? Breakthroughs are going to happen for people. So you got to register, though. So in the post, there's a link. You just got to click on that, register for the event, bring your friends, tell your pastor, tell your care ministry leaders. It's one of those events that I'm just glad I'm going to be able to attend. I originally was going to be out of town the whole weekend and was completely bummed. But I'm going to throw this out there. I've interviewed Dr. Anderson twice before. I'm sure we'll get him on here live for another just broadcast as we get closer to the event. But mark your calendars for April 29th and April 30th. It's not going to be a virtual event. It's live here in Colorado. If you're looking for an excuse to come out to Colorado, Genessee, Colorado is beautiful. It's right by the Continental Divide. Rockland Church is really doing a lot of great things to help people figure out who they are in Christ. That's what this is all about. That's why I got my Jesus shirt on right now. And it's going to be totally dynamic, and excited to share that with you guys. So I'm going to do a lot of promotion around this. And right now we're streaming on Facebook, multiple groups. And we also get to dive into our story. I mean, you've had a story of your own. I've had a story of my own. And through that, there's a lot of healing that can come, but we got to seek it. And truly, the journey of becoming a different man or different woman than you have been, and you want to become just a stronger person in your faith, and understanding who you are in Christ is totally just spot on with a way to live life. So I'm grateful that I'm a different guy than I was in 2012 when I had my life transition and situation, and we'll get more into that stuff later. But I just wanted to make this announcement so you're aware. Go to the Rockland Church, Rockland Community Church in Genessee. I put a link in this that you can actually register and grab your friends. I mean, it's worth it. Please grab your care pastors and your pastors and any ministry leader that you know. And this is something I'm really passionate about because I feel like a lot of people in recovery, they get stuck. They get stuck in the behavior change. They get stuck in the routine. But when you can learn how you live a transformed life, that's what this is going to be all about. So that's it for tonight. Kind of quick, down and dirty. Stay tuned for more. Please share this with people. Grab the link, register yourself. Heck, pay it forward and register for a friend to come to the event. But let's pack the house, pack the church. And again, this is almost 2 months away. So you're probably going to forget about this until you see the post again. But I had to get the information out to you guys and get registered. Looking forward to it. And here, I'll actually put registration link is way too long to do that. So I can't put it in the comments, but that's it for now. And also exciting stuff. Be ready to start seeing more with Get Lifted TV, because we're really going to work on bringing stories of hope and redemption and getting people pumped up to realize you don't have to stay where you are. And I also want to say just a very shout out thank you to my daughter and her friend who are here making dinner in the background, trying to be as quiet as they can because they know I'm doing this quick Facebook live to you guys. So just want to say a shout out. Thanks, girls, for being so thoughtful. Now you can go crazy in the kitchen, make your pancakes, have fun. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. You can just do your thing. You can turn the music on loud, whatever you want to do. So anyway, it's Rob hanging out. You'll be hearing a lot more from this, and we're going to end with this fun new graphic.